Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Real English Fluency. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck, weak, or powerless? Like no matter how hard you try, life keeps pushing you down? What if I told you that the greatest power in the world is already inside you? Your mind is your superpower. In today's video, you will discover how to unlock it step by step. Do you also feel sometimes that your thoughts control you instead of you controlling them? Comment below and let me know. Chapter 1: The Hidden Treasure Inside You. Inside you, there is a power greater than anything you can imagine. It is not in your hands. It is not in your money. It is not difficult points. It is in your mind. Most people never discover it. They live their lives thinking they are weak. They say, I cannot do this. I am not good enough. My English is bad. My future is dark, and they suffer. But the truth is different. You already have everything you need to change your life. The treasure is already inside you. Think about this. Every invention you see around you started first as a thought. The phone you use, the car you travel in, the books you read, the plane that flies in the sky. First, it was only an idea in someone's mind. That person was not stronger than you. That person was not better than you. The only difference was this: they believed in the treasure of their mind. I know what you are thinking right now. You think, but my life is hard. I don't have chances. I don't have support. I understand you. Many people feel the same. But listen carefully. Every great person also started from nothing. They felt fear. They felt doubt. But they learned to use the power of their thoughts. When you say, I cannot speak English, your mind believes it, and then you stop trying. When you say, I will learn one new word today, your mind also believes it. And then you grow. This is the hidden treasure. Whatever you tell your mind, it accepts. Your mind is listening every moment. Imagine a small child who is learning to walk. The child falls again and again, but the child never says, I cannot walk. The child keeps trying. One day, the child walks. That is how your mind works. If you keep feeding it with hope and effort, it will help you stand strong. Your mind is not your enemy. Your mind is your superpower, but you must learn how to use it. Many people let their mind run wild like an untamed horse. They allow negative thoughts to control them. They believe the lies of fear, and so they feel powerless. But when you begin to guide your mind, your whole world changes. Think about leaders like Nelson Mandela, inventors like Thomas Edison, writers like J.K. Rowling. They were not born with special powers. They faced pain, rejection, and doubt, but they trusted the treasure in their mind. They turned thoughts into actions, and actions into history. Right now, you are watching this video because a small voice inside you is saying, maybe I can do more. Maybe my life can change. Maybe I have something inside me. That voice is correct. That voice is your hidden treasure speaking. You must listen to it. You may say, I am too old. I am too young. I am too weak. I am not smart. These are only thoughts. They are not the truth. The truth is this: your mind can grow at any age. Your mind can heal after pain. Your mind can learn at any level. What matters is not where you are today. What matters is what you decide to think and do from this moment. Close your eyes for 1 second and imagine. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You speak with confidence. You are not afraid to express your ideas. You feel stronger. People respect you. That future is possible. But it begins with one choice. The choice to believe in your mind. I want you to remember one line. The quality of your thoughts decides the quality of your life. If you think small, your life will be small. If you think big, your life will grow. If you think I can learn, you will learn. If you think I cannot, you will stop. That is how powerful your mind is. So today, I want you to take the first step. Begin to notice your thoughts. Ask yourself, what am I telling my mind every day? Are you telling it stories of fear, or are you telling it stories of hope? This one habit can change everything. Your mind is the seed. Your life is the tree. If you plant positive seeds, the tree will give you fruits. If you plant negative seeds, the tree will give you pain. You cannot change yesterday, but you can choose the seeds you plant today. In the next chapter, I will show you how your thoughts shape your reality in ways you may not even see. For now, I want you to carry one truth in your heart. You are not powerless. You are not hopeless. The treasure is already inside you. All you need to do is open it. Chapter 2. The Power of Your Thoughts. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts affect your feelings? When you think, I am not good, you feel weak. When you think, I can try, you feel a little stronger. That is the power of your thoughts. But your thoughts are like seeds. Every seed grows into something. If you plant a mango seed, you get a mango tree. If you plant a bitter seed, you get a bitter tree. In the same way, every thought you think grows into your life. If you think, I cannot speak English, that seed grows into fear. If you think, I will learn slowly, that seed grows into progress. You may believe your thoughts are just small words in your head, but they are not small. Thoughts become feelings. Feelings become actions. Actions become your life. Everything begins with one thought. I know what many of you think. You compare yourself with others. You see a person who speaks English well, and you tell yourself, I can never be like them. You see a confident person, and you say, that is not me. You repeat these thoughts again and again. Without even knowing, you start believing them. And then, you stop trying. But here is the truth. That person you compare yourself with also had doubts once. They also made mistakes. They also started from zero. The only difference is this. They chose better thoughts. They told themselves, I can try, I can learn, I can grow, and their mind believed it. Your mind is like a faithful servant. Whatever you say, it accepts. If you say, I am weak, it says, yes, you are weak. If you say, I am learning, it says, yes, you are learning. It does not argue. It simply follows. That is why you must choose your words carefully. Think of a small example. Imagine you are going to speak English in front of your class. If your thought is, I will make mistakes, people will laugh at me, your body will feel nervous, your voice will shake, maybe you will forget words. But if your thought is, I may make mistakes, but I will try, your body will feel different. You will still be nervous, but you will speak, and you will improve. The situation is the same. The only thing that changed was your thought. This shows us something very important. Your life is not controlled by the outside world. It is controlled by the thoughts inside your mind. Two people can face the same challenge. One person thinks, "This is the end." The other person thinks, "This is a lesson." One becomes hopeless. The other becomes stronger. The challenge was the same, but the thoughts were different. So, let me ask you, what kind of thoughts are you planting every day? Are they thoughts of fear or thoughts of courage? Are they thoughts of failure or thoughts of hope? Be honest with yourself, because your thoughts today are building your tomorrow. I know it is not easy to change thoughts. Negative thoughts come fast. They feel heavy. They feel real. But remember, a thought is not always the truth. A thought is just a visitor in your mind. You can decide if you want to keep it or let it go. For example, when a thought comes, "I cannot do this," you can stop and ask, "Is that true? Or is it just fear?" You can replace it with, "I can try." This small change can give you new energy. Little by little, you will train your mind to think better. Do not wait for the perfect day to start. Begin today. Even one small positive thought can change the way you feel. Tell yourself now, "I am learning. I am growing. I am stronger than yesterday." Say it, even if you don't fully believe it yet. The more you say it, the more your mind accepts it. Think about great people in history. They all started with a thought. Martin Luther King had a dream. Mahatma Gandhi had a belief. Malala had courage. These thoughts guided their actions. Their actions changed the world. Your thoughts may not change the world, but they can change your world. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your best self. See yourself speaking with confidence. See yourself smiling, not afraid. Feel that power inside you. Hold it in your mind. That picture can guide you if you think about it every day. Your thoughts are the beginning of everything. They are the roots of your life. If the roots are strong, the tree will stand tall. If the roots are weak, the tree will fall. You must take care of your roots. In the next chapter, you will talk about training your mind like a muscle, because knowing the power of your thoughts is not enough. You must practice every day to make your mind strong. That is how you turn your mind into a superpower. Chapter 3. Training the mind like a muscle. Your mind is like a muscle. If you train it, it grows strong. If you don't train it, it stays weak. Just like your body needs exercise, your mind also needs practice. Think about going to the gym. If you lift weights every day, your arms get stronger. If you never lift anything, your arms stay the same. Your mind works in the same way. Every thought you repeat is like lifting a weight. The more you repeat it, the stronger it becomes. If you always repeat negative thoughts, your mind becomes strong in fear. If you repeat positive thoughts, your mind becomes strong in hope. You are the trainer. You are the coach of your own mind. I know what you might say. "I don't have time. I forget to practice. I am too busy." But training the mind does not take hours. You can start with 1 minute a day. Even one small habit can create a big change. Let me give you some simple exercises to train your mind. The first exercise is affirmation. An affirmation is a short, powerful sentence you tell yourself again and again. For example, "I am learning every day," or "I can grow stronger." Say it in the morning. Say it before you sleep. Say it when you feel afraid. At first, it may feel strange, but slowly, your mind will begin to believe it. The second exercise is journaling. Take a notebook every night. Write one positive thought about your day. Maybe you learned a new word. Maybe you smiled at someone. Maybe you tried something new. Write it down. This trains your mind to notice good things instead of only problems. The third exercise, speaking. Speak kind words, even in simple English. Tell yourself, I can try. Tell your friend, you can do it. Speak positive words out loud. Your ears will hear them. Your brain will accept them. Words have power. These exercises are small, but if you practice daily, your mind will become stronger. Just like a body changes with daily push-ups, your thoughts change with daily practice. Think about this story. A young student wanted to speak English, but she was shy. Every time she tried, she forgot her words. She told herself, I am not good. But then she started a new habit. Every day she said one positive sentence to herself. I am learning. Every day she wrote one good thing in her notebook. Slowly, her fear reduced. In 3 months, she was speaking with more confidence. She did not become perfect, but she became stronger. That is the power of training the mind. Your mind will not change in one day, just like muscles don't grow in one workout. But if you stay consistent, the results will come. Day by day, little by little, your mind will become your best friend. Be careful of this. If you stop training, your mind can go back to old habits. Just like muscles lose strength without exercise, the mind loses strength without practice. That is why you must be regular. Even if you practice for 1 minute, do it every day. Right now, your thoughts may be weak. They may run wild like a horse with no rider. But when you train your mind, you become the rider. You guide the horse. You decide where it goes. That is real power. So here is your challenge. For the next 7 days, practice one mind exercise every day. Say a positive affirmation. Write one good thing in your notebook. Speak one kind word. Do not wait. Start now. You will feel the difference. In the next chapter, we will talk about another secret power of your mind. It is called imagination. Imagination is like a magic tool that helps you create your future before it even happens. And when you use it, your life can change in amazing ways. Chapter 4. Imagination, your super tool. Imagination is one of the greatest gifts you have. It is like a movie screen inside your mind. You can play any story you want. You can create your future before it even happens. Think about it. Every invention started in imagination first. The airplane was first an image in the mind of the Wright brothers. The light bulb was first a picture in the mind of Thomas Edison. A book is first imagined before it is written. Nothing comes into the world without imagination. You may not realize it, but you already use imagination every day. When you worry about tomorrow, you are imagining. When you fear people laughing at you, you are imagining. When you dream about success, you are imagining. The question is not if you imagine. The question is, what kind of picture do you create? Most people use imagination in the wrong way. They imagine failure. They see themselves making mistakes. They hear others laughing. They create negative pictures in their mind again and again. And then their body reacts. They feel nervous. They feel afraid. They stop trying. I know what you often think. If I speak, I will forget my words. If I try, people will judge me. These are images you are creating in your own mind. Your brain cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. If you imagine failure, your brain believes it is real. That is why you feel weak. But here's the good news. You can change the movie. You can create new pictures. You can imagine success. You can imagine confidence. You can imagine yourself growing, learning, and achieving. When you do this, your brain also believes it. Your body begins to follow. Let me show you how. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now imagine yourself 1 year from today. You are speaking in English with confidence. You are smiling. People are listening. You feel strong and happy. See the picture clearly. Hear the sound of your voice. Feel the pride in your heart. This is imagination. If you practice this picture every day, your brain will start to prepare for it. You will feel more motivated to learn. You will take more action. Slowly, the picture in your mind will become the reality in your life. Athletes do this all the time. Before a big game, they imagine scoring. They imagine winning. Their brain and body get ready. That is why they perform better. You can do the same for your studies, for your confidence, for your future. Imagination is your super tool because it makes your goals feel real even before they happen. It gives you hope when you feel weak. It shows you possibilities when you only see problems. It is like a torch in the darkness. But remember, you must use it wisely. Do not waste your imagination on fear. Use it to create hope. Do not create pictures of failure. Create pictures of success. Do not imagine yourself small. Imagine yourself strong. Here is a simple daily practice. Every night before you sleep, close your eyes. Imagine the best version of yourself. Imagine learning. Imagine growing. Imagine being happy. Feel it as if it is happening now. This will train your brain to believe in your future. Do not say, I cannot imagine. I am not creative. Everyone can imagine. You imagine when you worry. You imagine when you dream. You already have this power. Now it is time to guide it in the right direction. So remember this. Whatever picture you hold in your mind, your life begins to move toward it. Hold a picture of weakness, and you will feel weak. Hold a picture of strength, and you will feel strong. The choice is yours. In the next chapter, we will talk about something even more powerful. It is belief. Belief is the fuel that makes your imagination real. Without belief, imagination stays a dream. With belief, imagination becomes your life. Chapter 5: Belief. The key that unlocks power. Imagination is powerful, but imagination alone is not enough. To turn imagination into reality, you need belief. Belief is the fuel that gives life to your dreams. What is belief? Belief is the voice inside you that says, yes, it is possible. Without this voice, you will not even try. With this voice, you can cross any mountain. Think about a bird learning to fly. The bird jumps from the branch because it believes its wings will carry it. If the bird did not believe, it would never jump. In the same way, belief is what makes you take the first step. I know what many of you feel. You say, I will try, but I know I will fail. That is not belief. That is doubt. And doubt steals your power. It stops you before you even begin. Belief is different. Belief says, I don't know how, but I will find a way. Belief says, I may fall, but I will rise again. Belief says, if others can, I can too. This belief changes everything. Science also shows us the power of belief. When a person believes medicine will heal them, often the body begins to heal faster. Doctors call it the placebo effect. The medicine may be simple sugar, but the belief creates real change in the body. That is how strong belief is. Now think about your own life. When you believe you cannot learn English, your brain shuts down. You stop practicing. You stop growing. But when you believe you can learn step by step, your brain opens. You begin to notice progress. You feel motivated. You move forward. Belief is not magic. Belief is energy. It pushes you to take action, and action creates results. Without belief, you do nothing. With belief, you move. And once you move, life begins to change. But belief is not always easy. Negative voices from the past whisper in your mind. Maybe someone told you, you are not smart. Maybe you told yourself, I will never succeed. These voices are heavy. They try to kill your belief. Here is the truth. You do not have to believe those voices. They are not your destiny. They are only words. You can create new words. You can create new beliefs. Start small. Believe in one simple thing. Say to yourself, I can learn one word today. Do it. When you succeed, your belief grows. Next, believe I can speak one small sentence. Do it. Again, your belief grows. Step by step, your belief becomes strong. Belief is like a fire. At first, it is small, like a spark. But if you protect it, if you feed it with action, it grows into a bright flame. This flame gives you light and energy for your journey. Think about great achievers. They faced rejection, failure, and pain, but they believed even when nobody else did. J.K. Rowling believed in her story before it was published. Thomas Edison believed in the light bulb even after thousands of failures. Malala believed in education even when her life was in danger. Their belief became their strength. So what about you? What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you are weak, or do you believe you are strong? Do you believe you cannot, or do you believe you can? Whatever you believe, your life will follow that path. You cannot always control what happens outside, but you can control what you believe inside. And when your belief is strong, the outside world cannot break you. Here is your challenge. Every morning, say one belief out loud. It can be simple. I believe I can grow. I believe I can learn. I believe I am enough. Repeat it until your heart feels it. Do this every day. Slowly, your belief will become your truth. Remember this line. Belief is the key that unlocks your power. Without the key, the treasure of your mind stays locked. With the key, your superpower is free. In the next chapter, we will talk about protecting your mind. Because once your belief grows, you must protect it from negativity. If you don't, others will try to destroy it. And I will show you how to keep your mind safe. Chapter 6. Protecting your mind from negativity. Your mind is powerful. Your belief is strong. But there is still one danger. Negativity. If you are not careful, negativity can steal your power. That is why you must protect your mind. Think of your mind like a garden. If you take care of it, beautiful flowers grow. But if you ignore it, weeds take over. Negative thoughts are like weeds. They spread fast, they choke the flowers. and soon the garden looks empty. Every day, your mind receives food. This food comes from what you watch, what you hear, and who you talk to. If you eat healthy food, your body becomes strong. If you eat junk food, your body becomes weak. The same is true for your mind. A mental diet is just as important as a food diet. What happens when you watch negative news every day? Your mind feels fear. What happens when you listen to people who laugh at you? Your mind feels small. What happens when you keep repeating your mistakes in your head? Your mind feels heavy. This is junk food for the mind. But when you watch something positive, your mind feels hope. When you listen to kind words, your mind feels strong. When you read motivational books, your mind feels alive. This is healthy food for the mind. I know many of you carry negative words from the past. Maybe a teacher told you, "You are not smart." Maybe a friend laughed when you tried to speak. Maybe someone said, "You will never succeed." These words stay in your memory. They play again and again. They become heavy stones in your heart. But remember this: those words are not truth. They are only opinions. You do not have to carry them anymore. You can choose to let them go. You can protect your mind by replacing those voices with new voices. Voices of belief, voices of encouragement. Protecting your mind does not mean you will never hear negativity. You cannot stop the world. People will still criticize. Problems will still come. But you can choose how much space they take inside you. You can choose not to water the weeds. Here is how you can protect your mind. First, be careful of your environment. Notice what you watch on TV or on your phone. If it makes you feel afraid, limit it. Instead, choose something that inspires you. Second, choose the people you listen to. Some people lift you up, some people pull you down. Stay close to those who support you. Step away from those who always spread negativity. Third, speak kindly to yourself. Often the loudest negative voice is not from others, but from your own mind. Protect yourself by saying gentle, positive words. I am learning. I am trying. I am enough. Protecting your mind is like building a strong wall around your treasure. You are not locking yourself away. You are simply keeping the treasure safe from thieves. Let me tell you this. If you don't protect your mind, the world will fill it with fear. The world will tell you you are not enough. But if you protect it, no voice can break you. Your belief will stay strong. Your imagination will stay bright. So here is a question for you. What is one negative thought you want to remove from your mind today? Think about it. Write it down. Then replace it with one positive thought. This small action is the first step to protection. In the next chapter, we will bring everything together. You will learn how to live every day with the full power of your mind. That is when your life begins to change. That is when you truly discover your superpower. Chapter 7, Living with Your Superpower Mind. You have reached the most important part. Now you know the truth. Your mind is your superpower. The question is, how will you live with it every day? Let us put everything together. First, you learned that inside you, there is a hidden treasure. It is not outside. It is already in your mind. Second, you discovered the power of thoughts. Every thought is a seed. Positive seeds grow into strength. Negative seeds grow into fear. Third, you saw that your mind is like a muscle. It needs training. Small daily exercises make it strong. Fourth, you learned about imagination. It is the movie screen of your future. Whatever you picture again and again, your life begins to follow. Fifth, you understood belief. Belief is the key. It is the fuel that gives life to your dreams. Sixth, you learned how to protect your mind. You saw that negativity can steal your power. But with the right mental diet, you can keep your mind safe. And now, it is time for the last step. Living with your superpower mind. What does that mean? It means you do not only use your mind sometimes. You do not only believe on good days. You live with it every day. You carry it in your heart every morning, every night, and every challenge, and in every dream. When you face problems, remind yourself, my thoughts create my reality. I can choose hope. When you feel weak, remind yourself, my mind is a muscle. I can train it.
Fear comes, remind yourself, I can imagine a better future.
When doubt whispers, remind yourself, I believe in myself. When negativity attacks, remind yourself, I will protect my mind. Living with your superpower mind is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent. Every day, you take small steps. Every day, you plant good seeds. Every day, you choose belief over fear. Slowly, your life changes. You feel more confident. You feel more peaceful. You take more action. You speak with more courage. People begin to notice. They ask, what happened to you? And you will smile because you know the answer. You discovered the treasure inside. Let me tell you something important. Your superpower is not only for yourself. When you live with a strong mind, you also inspire others. Your friends see your confidence. Your family sees your growth. Your children learn from your example. You become a light for others. Remember this. The world does not need more fear. The world needs more people with strong minds. People who choose hope, people who choose belief, people like you. So how do you live with your superpower mind? You practice daily. You forgive your mistakes. You keep moving forward. You never give up. You remind yourself again and again, I have a treasure inside. My mind is my power. Close your eyes for one moment. Imagine your life 5 years from now if you live with this power. You are confident. You are successful. You are helping others. You are happy. That future is possible. It begins today. So here's my final message to you. Stop waiting. Stop doubting. Start living with your superpower mind now. Because the only thing standing between you and your best life is the story you tell yourself. Change the story. Change your life. If this video gave you value, I want you to do 3 things. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me, do you believe your mind is powerful? I would love to hear from you.